Hawaii has banned seabed mining, signing the new law into effect this week on Tuesday morning. Its government says the move will safeguard Hawaii's marine ecosystem for the foreseeable future, protecting over 3,000 square miles of the Pacific Ocean. Tiana Hexton reports.
The new legislation prohibits the extraction and removal of minerals in state waters and bans issuing permits associated with seabed mining activity. Introduced by Senator Chris Lee, this bill complements a law passed last year which allows Hawaii to deny entry to any marine vessel involved in seabed mining activities. Lee says this is a precautionary measure as the environmental impacts of seabed mining are not yet clear.
The impact that can have on the broader ocean and species and habitat is simply unknown. But we do know that that impact is real and the risk is real. And we take action while we can to protect our natural resources, to protect our oceans, and ultimately to protect the planet we live on.
Additionally, Lee says the seabed minerals industry is moving too fast and they are being cautious.
Right now, the conversation appears to be driven largely by an industry that is very intent, I think, on racing to capture part of the market and getting as much out of it as they can, which means an exploitation of the resource in our oceans in ways that we simply can't properly manage, properly vet, and with science that we simply don't yet have. So I think we're putting on the brakes.
Local environmental organisations say the ban is a big step in the right direction. Brittany Kamai of long-time campaigners A'ole or No Deep Sea Mining says this is a positive example for the Pacific region.
And so saying that from Hawaii is very powerful, right? Like, no, we don't want this ship coming into our waters, and we don't want this industry to happen. And we need people to understand that we are ocean people. It just feels like the beginning of a song where the drum beat is just like everyone's just coming into a resonance together.
An Indigenous Hawaiian elder is calling for the rest of the Pacific to follow suit and take a united stand against seabed mining. Solomon Kaho'ohalahala says while each nation legally reserves the right in making their own decisions, leaders need to consider the potential impacts mining can have on neighbouring islands.
The ocean knows no boundaries. You cannot draw a line on the ocean and say that what I do on one side of the line will not impact the other side. A nation's decisions to move ahead has to know that they're going to impact not just themselves, but they're going to impact all of us.
The new bill was signed into law this morning by Hawaii Governor Josh Green. This is following a letter sent in June by 12 members of the US Congress to President Joe Biden, urging for a moratorium on deep-sea mining ahead of the International Seabed Authority meeting this month.